It's the AJ and McCall show. After the show! So we had the neighbor who got locked out of his neighbor's pool. What had happened, based on the story, was hair. Great. No. What had happened was that his neighbor said,
got in my mouth.
"Hey, you can use the pool," and gave him a key to the back fence. And he's like, "Cool." And then he did it. And then the next time, the locks were changed.
The locks were changed.
So I think we all basically decided that the neighbor who owned the pool hated the neighbor
him.
who messaged us.
Right.
Was just being nice and not expecting them to be like, "Oh, okay, cool, thanks."
Cool. Right. Well, that's the thing for me. I would probably do something like that, and I'd be like, "Yeah, you could totally use it." And then someone would use it, and I'd be like, "You don't actually use it. It's a nice offer."
Over 3/4 of people on the poll today said they wouldn't offer. I think I would just pretend as long as possible that I didn't have a pool. I wouldn't acknowledge it.
What? No.
I wouldn't say words that were close to the pool. I wouldn't talk about bodies of water.
The splashing was actually the sink in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I was back here splashing.
We have a sprinkler system. That's all we really can afford. I would go very far to not even acknowledge the existence of pools as a whole.
What is a pool?
Yeah.
We don't have one of those.
Like a table? I wish I had a pool table.
Cue balls.
But the reason we're
chalk.
getting back into this is because I want to know what Producer Butterz' policy is with his hot tub.
Yeah, hot tub.
Have you offered it to your neighbors?
Would you let people join?
Do your neighbors even know it exists?
Well, I imagine they can see it.
They have eyeballs.
Do you feel like they've looked longingly at it?
He doesn't live on like 25 acres.
No.
He's got it clear back in the backwoods.
Not hidden in the fence with a tent around it. Yeah. Just out there in the open.
Just out in the open, and no one's allowed to use it but you and people that you give the green light to, which is probably still also with you.
Yes, and I also have a policy too. If you've washed your if you wash your swimming suit like in the laundry or anything, you need to re-rinse it.
Yeah. Because of the chemicals from the
soap gets in there, and then
from the Rona,
it becomes a soapy mess, and I don't want to drain it and have to redo it all. So yeah,
that's a pain, dude.
I require that.
I require
that. Just better to show up in like shorts and a t-shirt.
Out of shorts and a t-shirt.
What's
out
poppin'?
of curiosity, how many people have used it? Rough estimate. Used your hot tub.
In what time frame?
Since you've owned it.
Since you've owned it.
Well, I mean, we've had it like it was in our family for years.
Well then,
I mean,
since
like,
it's been yours.
Since it's been at your house.
Since it's been at my house, probably maybe 10-ish.
Jeez.
I didn't get to be one of those.
You lived there for a while, right?
Yeah.
Couple years.
That is a exclusive club right there.
Look, I wouldn't invite people over to hang out in my hot tub. Dustin and I had a conversation once before about like buying a hot tub and having one at our house. But the problem is that like some of our neighbors are pretty dang close. And so I feel like I need like a privacy fence around it.
Duh.
So. Well, here's what I do.
Then there's building that. And then there's putting some cement pad down. And then blah.
Here's what I do. I just go out at night. And I only run it in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So.
Not fall, not spring?
See, I feel like running it in the summertime at night would be okay, but I go to bed like super duper early.
No,
so
if you 100 degrees outside, I'm not going in a hot tub.
Yeah, but it's not going to be 100 degrees in the evening.
Night. Yeah.
Because usually it drops down pretty quick here.
In
St. George, it doesn't.
I leave the AC on all night, so there's no way I'm going in a hot tub.
Yeah.
One or the other, McCall. What do you want?
I'm getting out of the heat is what I'm trying to say.
I'm dying.
So do you have like a strict amusement park type schedule since you said you only run it during the winter? All right, so Thanksgiving it's on, and March 1st it's off.
Done.
I go off of what the low temperature is going to be. So if it's going to be freezing, then I'll get it started because there's no way for me to get all the water out of the pipes. So I don't want it to freeze.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes way more sense.
So this last year, I ended up starting it like I want to say the end of September.
Yeah.
Because right when it got cold. And then this year, I think I got it cleaned up and done like in April.
All right, well, we're on the same page. Nobody can use our facilities. No, thank you. I don't care how much neighbors we are. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. Do I want to hang out
3
feet from somebody that's like half clothed?
Nah.
Producer Butterz doesn't want anybody in the hot tub besides him, apparently.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's why you buy a hot tub. For you and you alone.
Exactly.
Sounds
There's certain
kinda
people
sad.
there's certain people I'd allow in.
Forever alone.
But, you know.
Sounds like a forever alone
I don't think we make that cut. The way he said that, I don't think we make that cut.
I feel like it would be really awkward and weird.
Yeah.
I guess. I just, I'm more so offended that I could pick up from the tone of your voice that we definitely didn't make the cut.
I don't know why you'd be offended by that. Would we be invited over to your hot tub?
I'm
you guys wouldn't be
also-
invited to my hot tub.
I tried to invite everybody to things multiple times.
Okay,
We're not gonna
again,
rehash that
to
wound.
your hot tub.
It was my pool in my apartment complex.
It's not your pool. It's a public community pool.
Same thing. There was a hot tub there. There was a hot tub there.
You don't have to manage it and clean it and all of that
different.
stuff. It's a bigger hot tub.
This is nitpicking of ridiculous
It's a bigger
order.
hot tub.
I am a little weird about like taking my shirt off, and I don't like taking my shirt off in front of people.
That's fine.
That's where you and I differ. I'm just kidding. Hello?
I'd my shirt to be off right now.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Family friendly.
I don't know. So
I'm
maybe
pretty
it's
sure the
just
views
me.
just spiked.
Whatever. We only have 6 views. Excuse me.
McCall's gonna show off her new swimsuit coming up next.
I didn't get a new swimsuit. I should get a new swimsuit.
Exactly.
I've lost weight. I should get a new swimsuit. I should celebrate.
Producer Butterz, she was doing so good, and then you just started her shopping problem again.
No, I started my own shopping problem when I decided I need shoes on Friday.
Producer Butterz is fueling the fire. He threw a log on. Here you go.
Swimsuit.
Is a bikini really that much money?
Yes.
Are girls' clothing a lot?
It's a lot.
Yes.
Here's the thing that I don't understand, okay? This is a real problem I have with women's bikinis. Why do you have to buy them separate? It's like $40 for the top and then $25 for the bottom.
Maybe your bottom's bigger than your top.
That's great.
Or
but
I really
like,
actually think that's legitimate.
Let it be mix and match. Like, don't make me spend
So buy one,
$25
get one
for
free?
freaking pants
can't speak.
and then $45 for freaking top.
Me and my vast bikini shopping experience have
Jeez.
very little to say on this. I have no idea.
And I'm not going to buy one or the other.
I'm not a girl, so I don't know.
Stupid.
Just buy them one piece at a time. So buy a full bikini over 2 seasons.
Dumb. I hate
But
that.
they don't match.
I hate that. They're so expensive. So are like bras. I'm so sick of it. Like, did I ask for this? No, I didn't.
It's your mom's fault.
Thanks, Mom.
Technically, according to science, it's your dad's
Go
fault.
braless.
I'm pretty sure the male's
You are
contribution to
so-
contraception to
You are so distanced from female anatomy. I just like the fact he just said, just go without.
I mean, you didn't need to explain to anybody. Within 45 seconds, he asked, "Are bikinis expensive?" And then he said, "Go braless." It was pretty evident what was going on.
Not possible.
Even the most basic,
Expensive.
even the most basic of guys, I think, have a general working knowledge of the incorrect things that he said.
Our friend Ellie said, I mean, y'all were talking about OnlyFans yesterday, so.
It's true. We're gonna start them. I was working on Producer Butterz most of the afternoon yesterday, actually. I came up with some great ideas.
I thought they were great ideas.
I really think I got him set up on the path to success.
Woo! Dollars. Financial success.
One of the radio people is on the subject, just real quick, because it's all Ellie's fault. On the subject of OnlyFans, Ruby Rose, I guess, started one, because one of my radio Instagram friends.
Are you kidding?
According to one of my radio Instagram friends, because they shared, Ruby Rose posted a picture of hers, and I think in 24 hours she made $100K.
Wow.
100 stacks.
Excuse me while I go do some research really fast.
If it's wrong, I saw it.
I
radio
love
Instagram
Ruby
friends
Rose.
shared it.
Search Ruby Rose.
Ruby.
She's gonna
She was
Google
on
OnlyFans.
TikTok, by the way.
Huh. I mean, most of them seem to be. That's the springboard.
Search. Yeah, she's got one.
Yeah, see?
46.6 thousand likes. I haven't opened it yet.
Yet. She said yet.
21.5 thousand.
I'm willing to bet it probably won't let you.
I don't know, man.
Here.
I don't know, man.
Let's test that new antivirus software we just got installed.
Shoot, is this the right one?
I don't know. Click on it and find out.
No. Okay, so it's hard because there's so many people that want to like spoof it.
I believe you probably have to have an account before you can even get in.
You
right?
got Ruby after 5, then you got Ruby Rose with a number, then you got Ruby's Roses, then you got Your Bay Ruby. One of these has to be
One
right.
of these things is not
Because if
like
my
the
One's
others.
like $4.19. One's like $15.27.
That
One's
sounds
like
more real.
If MySpace
22,
is blocked, I'm pretty sure that
25.50.
that's blocked.
yeah, right.
It should be.
Definitely. It's extremely inappropriate, people.
All right. So McCall brought this up this morning, and I still am confused how you stumbled upon this. But has anyone ever actually seen or played polo?
No.
Because I know what it is. I've never witnessed it in any capacity.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
It's like,
okay. McCall learned today, so she can help you.
okay. Horses, but with sticks.
That didn't help at all.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
crap.
sure all he's picturing now is horses beating each other with sticks.
No.
For the term beating a
I'm
dead
talking-
horse, we
I'm
got
talking,
it.
I think
Polo.
what I pictured in my brain is you with like a horse stick, like a stick with a horse head on the end, and you.
Oh, like hobble horses.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I pictured.
No. Polo, sport.
No, polo is like hockey on horses.
look.
It's really what it is.
Polo, but with like horses with sticks.
Why?
It looks like croquet mallets.
Yeah, I suppose you could call it croquet, but croquet has
Is
the
something they do in the UK then?
pin. I think it's done here.
think-
That's why I'm curious. Has anyone ever actually witnessed it? Does it actually
No.
exist? Maybe it's the national sport of Maine and it doesn't
Maybe it's
exist.
the national sport of like pretension.
Oh, that's for sure.
There's pictures.
There's no
so I
denying
guess
that.
Pictures didn't happen.
What
and
does
it happened.
Google pull up when you just Google polo?
Ralph Lauren.
Marco?
Oh,
That's the first thing that
okay.
pulls up because you know they
Polo,
got the little
the
polo logo.
sport. And
for
it
Ralph
has
Lauren.
the polo guy on it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, when I said the polo logo.
I thought you were talking
It was-
about polo shirts.
No, I was
'Cause
talking
they
about
also
the
have
polo
to wear
logo.
those in polo.
That's where polos came from.
The sport just looks brutal.
I know. It looks like you could just beat somebody. They have like weird helmets.
It's like
They look
it's
like-
lacrosse with horses.
Lacrosse would work too. I used hockey because I figured more people knew that.
It just looks like you beat people with like mallets. Pop, pop, pop.
I don't think you're actually allowed to hit each other.
Sure.
Mallet.
I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to hit the ball.
Well, you're not supposed to hit people in freaking hockey either.
Yeah, you are.
No, you're not.
You're allowed to hit
You're not
people.
supposed to.
It's a big part of the sport.
You're not supposed
Yeah,
to.
people
It is
fight on there all the
immensely-
time.
I know it's my
part-
favorite. It's like literally my favorite part of hockey. It's like when people start punching each other. It's like the same thing with like football though too. It's like I like it when people get into fights when they're not supposed to be
You're not
fighting.
supposed to do that. You know what? I love it when they do that.
It's my
That's
favorite.
exactly what AJ was just saying.
Yeah, but like you shouldn't beat people with
Welcome
sticks.
to my life. Simple plan. Kick it in the
It
background.
must be so
Welcome
hard
to
dealing
my
with both
life.
us.
Both us.
It presents its challenges.
McCall-
Sorry.
McCall and
Sorry.
Producer
Therapy
Butterz.
language. It is an opportunity.
Change problem to opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
Like when you have a drinking problem, you got a drinking opportunity.
Drink. I
Done.
Made drinks.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Make
So I
drinks-
think the
drinks
conclusion we
uncomfortable.
came to is that no, like polo may not actually exist in the United States.
I don't think it does.
Interesting.
It may, but
Nah. Let's just say no.
I don't know.
Let's remove that level of potential snobbery
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
ourselves. Thank goodness.
So Ellie says, what have you got against Maine?
It's fake.
I just really don't think Maine exists.
It doesn't exist.
Like I get to have like lobsters and things, but
I don't really have anything against it. I just don't think it's real.
Ellie said that they in high school they had a team. They always went to their games because the girls had their own horses basically, but they had a lot of money.
Well, I mean, you'd have to, right? Because you
I
got to have
can't even
horses,
imagine. That's
you
why
gotta
they wear polos.
fancy clothes.
So it happens here.
Fancy clothes to like beat people up with.
Supposedly
Maybe.
it
Where are
happens
they going
here.
to do this at the fairgrounds?
Right.
Fairground.
What up, guys? Roll up to the fairgrounds.
All right, so first we're gonna have a very nice game of polo, and then the monster truck rally.
I'm serious. They do that.
I don't know. I've never seen one. I'm a huge sports fan. I've never seen
I've
one.
seen horses.
I've seen
there.
cricket on TV before. I've
What
never
is
seen.
cricket.
It's like
It's like croquet, but for
no,
pretentious
it's
people.
not even close to croquet. It's much closer to baseball.
It's like baseball, but on the ground.
it's like
Like you
it's-
smack it
it's
across
English baseball.
things.
Why do they have so many names for all these sports that
Because there's different sports.
Cricket and baseball are not the same thing, for the record.
Okay, so what about softball?
Softball is for girls.
Not necessarily.
Softball.
Slow pitch softball, rec league softball is for men. Sure.
It's funny because the harder one is the first
It's harder and it's worse.
It's been proven a professional softball player is harder to hit than a professional baseball player because they stand a lot closer.
Oh.
But
the concept's still the same.
Softball and baseball are indeed similar. Cricket is not.
No.
So what's different about the cricket then?
Cricket's on the ground.
I really can't. You just
yeah,
show,
the ball
just
and everything.
Google,
like you hit it.
Just Google a video of
Here,
it
look.
and just show him because it's
cricket.
It's insane.
Look, they're still playing things.
We can look at that later.
The first topic.
Sport.
The first topic this morning was sports I don't understand. I thought it was McCall. Little did I know it was actually Producer Butterz that I was going to have to
it's like this. See, look, Producer Butterz. It's like this.
It's like playing baseball back in the day.
Sort of, but it's like this.
Stickball
like right against each other.
Oh,
see?
I see. Whoa.
And you just like, whoop-ah!
What is the point?
You hit people with
I'm
it.
not really
I don't know.
Stop assuming that's the number one rule.
But it is.
In polo, what do you do with the club? You hit people. In cricket, what do you do with the paddle? You hit people. Everything is just some version of McCall bashing people with some item. Baseball,
I'm not.
hockey,
Somebody else is.
Football.
I don't want to be involved in that.
Look, I'm still learning football, so okay.
Sportsing. Ellie says that this was in Maryland. Also, Ellie says I'm not wrong.
On what?
Beating people with sticks.
I'm sure it happens. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to.
Duh! You're not supposed to get into car accidents, and yet that still happens.
You're not supposed to hit people either.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do stuff like that.
Car accident. There's so many things wrong with that analogy. So many things.
I don't think so.
Oh, my God. I'm going to kick myself for asking this, but just for the entertainment value. Producer Butterz, do you know what rugby is?
Yeah.
Oh, rugby's fun.
Thank goodness.
Rugby involves punching people.
That's like football.
It does not
and
involve
soccer.
punching
Sorry.
people.
It's
no
like
pads.
It's like American football.
You
or
plow
sorry,
people
over. Yes, American football and soccer mashed together.
Kind of.
I would just call
like
it
a
American
big-
football with no pads, in all honesty.
Yeah. And the ball doesn't die.
But you can
No.
drop the ball
Yeah.
and pick it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
technically
it's
you
like
can in football, too.
oblong-ish. Technically. If you do it right.
Okay, everybody good and caught up. Like, this is important. Baseball's back this week, basketball next week, hockey the week after. We all good and caught up on the obscure ones before we go back to the main ones?
NASCAR's still good.
NASCAR is driving cars go fast.
Vroom, vroom, a left turn.
Once upon a time, I
Not
went to a
always.
NASCAR. Once upon a time, I went to a NASCAR.
They do road courses.
That's true.
Whatever
He's
thing.
not wrong. They
I
do
was
road
in
courses.
Vegas, and I went down to the NASCAR arena, I guess you could call it, and I got to watch it. And somebody
Speedway.
asked
They
me,
call them speedways.
"Great, zoom zone." So
That
these
too, that'll work.
people asked,
Not your drive home.
the person that I was with was like, "What are we doing?" And I was like, "Watching cars go fast." And he's like, "We're watching NASCAR." And I was like, "Cool." Like they're doing a zoom stick.
Are they not
Like,
going fast?
They're going very fast. So I was
don't know what
voted
his-
correct.
I don't know what his issue was with your statement.
The zoom arena.
Okay, so in Florida, not
Arena.
in Florida, not this morning. The winning story, the story from Florida was this couple woke up to a stranger in their home making breakfast, and he told them, "Shh, go back to sleep." So the question was, and McCall and I got to do this a little bit, and McCall, we argued about semantics for half an hour, and then we finally got on the topic. Producer Butterz, what does the stranger have to be making in your kitchen for you not to kick them out?
Oh, I don't know. That'd have to be something more
Anything.
than pancakes or French toast. It'd be like,
Dude, if
Well, you want an
somebody...
elaborate breakfast.
oh yeah. If they're breaking into my house and doing all kinds of course they gotta
Do
find
they
the
have
food,
the
too.
stuff in your house
You
to
know,
be able to cook those
I
things?
take that back. You know what Producer Butterz is doing? Regardless if it's a bowl of cereal all the way to the most elaborate breakfast ever, he's waiting until they say they're done, and he's going to try and time it so the cops show up at that exact moment so he doesn't have to share the food. That's what you're doing.
Ding ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding. For me, I think that even if somebody were to like make me French toast, I'd be cool with it.
French toast is delicious.
I love French toast. French toast is my actual favorite.
It goes waffles, French toast, pancakes.
French toast, waffles, pancakes kind of depends on the day. And the toppings.
Pancakes is definitely the last.
Yeah.
Meh.
Thank you.
I like biscuits and gravy. I like French toast.
I like that most
I
of
like
all.
eggs. I like hash browns. Breakfast is my favorite meal.
Breakfast
I
is
don't
good.
like it for breakfast.
I've
though.
been eating some oatmeal lately.
I like oatmeal too.
I do too.
Which version of oatmeal?
The thick kind. I like it when it's thick.
Sure, I guess. What's
Just
the differences?
plain maple, brown sugar.
I usually
apple.
like to get something apple and then put a spoonful of peanut butter in and mix it together.
That's weird.
It's-
I've never even thought of that before.
Oh, okay, so it's weird. So you've never done it before?
No.
It says a lot that yours your first
Which
instinct.
part of that's weird?
Just putting peanut
Get her,
butter
Producer
in
Butterz. It's nice to have someone on my side. Go get her. Get her, Producer Butterz. Get her. She insulted food. Go get her.
I'm dumbfounded that you think the peanut butter and oatmeal is weird.
I've
It's
just never done it
delicious.
before. I just never thought
Very
anything of
good.
it.
I wouldn't do it myself, but it's not like I haven't heard of it.
So, what
I
kind
have
of
done it?
Before we go
Delicious.
on, what kind of oatmeal are you guys talking? Like
Oh,
instant packets?
I usually just do instant oatmeal.
or like in the packets or like the
Usually you just
Like-
tear and then water and then microwave and stir.
and then you put peanut butter in it?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's delicious.
Like
I
if you were to
promise
like if you were to like saute the apples and like put cinnamon and stuff on them before and then
apples in it.
Do you have time for that? Do you have time to
No.
saute apples
No, I
and then
wanna
go
put it in
then
the
go
microwave
harvest
and
some
eat it.
oats?
I mean, I could go buy the regular freaking oatmeal and cook it myself, but I don't want to do that. I just want to eat it.
What he said.
see, but I want to eat like good stuff.
Okay, now
It's good.
Meh.
it's Producer Butterz. Let's just accept the fact that we're trash bums,
I'm
and
not
McCall's
saying
way better
you're
than
trash
us,
bums.
and that's the end of the story.
I'm not saying you're trash bums. I'm just saying it might be better like if you try to like I don't know,
I don't have time for that.
caramelize them first.
There's no apples in it.
Well, that's stupid.
It's flavored apple.
I don't like that.
I'm trying to think what the other flavor is. 'cause
There's
Peach.
brown sugar.
I like the peach
and
ones.
then brown sugar, maple, and then
Brown sugar and
apple,
maple,
right?
yeah.
brown sugar and
Apple.
maple
They've
is
got
one.
like
it
banana kind. They've got
There's
like
three. There's definitely three.
Yeah, there's three. Apple, spice.
brown sugar, peach.
I haven't had the peach one.
Peach one's really good. I'll do that kind.
What? You
I-
ate instant oatmeal? Oh my gosh! How did you slum it so hard?
Oh, she's stooping down to our
I
level.
don't know what she's doing. She's getting something out of her drawer. I'm very uncomfortable. Bruce Butterz, stop her. Bruce Butterz, get her.
Feminist, go.
I'm really uncomfortable with what she's getting.
I can't find it. Hang on.
What are you doing? She is going all. What are you? What? That's got to be Producer Butterz. McCall would
This
never
is
eat
mine.
that trash.
That's the one I use.
This is mine.
He didn't mean that one specifically. He meant that brand.
No, I had a
So-
peach one in here
so
for a
it's-
minute.
it's
It was in there.
Maple and brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the maple
So
and
they-
brown
and
sugar
then it's
stuff.
apple and
like-
something.
I like the
what
apple.
did it say? Apple.
I look
and
at the
something.
apple.
Meh.
I have a hard time with oatmeal because when I was in like second grade or third grade, I used to eat oatmeal every morning. And
Oh yeah.
I didn't-
Wears that on you?
It was the brown sugar one, but I got sick and I
Oh.
threw it all up.
Oh,
I
bet
can't have
it doesn't.
Twizzlers
It doesn't
for
look.
that.
It doesn't look great going in. I'm
No.
sure it looks terrible coming out.
Yeah, basically it looks
The
Story
same.
time.
but I haven't. It took me a really long time to start eating oatmeal again.
So story
I
time.
didn't start eating till I was in college.
When I was in like elementary school-ish, we used to get like the school breakfasts.
Right.
They'd make them. What up? Shout out school breakfast. Don't defund them. Otherwise, I would have starved. So, they used to have the dinosaur egg ones, and that was my favorite kind of oatmeal.
I don't know what that is.
What?
What was it that you said?
The
Sorry.
dinosaur egg oatmeal?
I don't know what that is.
It's got eggs in it, and then like not actual eggs, but like dinosaur eggs, and they're like candied eggs. And so then you put like hot water in it, and it ends up like melting the egg off, and then there's like a dinosaur.
And you're over here telling us that we're eating like crap.
I was a
Get her,
kid,
Producer
and I
Butterz.
was broke.
Go get her.
Sorry, I couldn't afford like fancy breakfast.
Here's the last question for you on the subject of food.
Breakfast.
So it's macaroni and cheese. Is mac an abbreviation for macaroni, or is it an acronym for macaroni and cheese? I know, right? I know.
No, I don't know. I thought it was just macaroni. Like mac is short for macaroni.
See, that's what I was thinking too, because it's mac and cheese, but
And
also
cheese.
there's Easy Mac, which would be the acronym because it wouldn't be Easy Macaroni.
And
I guess it
cheese.
could be, but it'd be Easy Macaroni and Cheese.
Because like I had to grow up and realize that macaroni wasn't just macaroni and cheese. Like it was like a noodle type.
Yeah, I think a lot of kids go through
I was
that.
very confused.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. Because I most associate it with elbow noodles.
Yeah.
And then like that was, I remember we had like goulash and there was elbow noodles in it.
And cheese.
And I was like, ugh, elbows and cheese. I love me some bows and cheese. What do you got, Velveeta? Let's drop some bows in there.
Yeah, bows.
Drop a bow,
Is
drop
there
it,
any way
drop
to
it, bows.
melt Velveeta cheese?
Yes.
With external heat and a little bit of prayer.
Please
It is
let this melt.
She thick.
She is thick.
Yeah. I got a brick of that once.
All right, I found my OnlyFans account. I'm going to inappropriately describe food. This has been the AJ and McCall show.
After the show.